Hello, this is Richard from Documentary. I'd like to thank all my subscribers and people watching this. Appreciate your time. Basically, what I'm doing right now, this is a variation on the spot lock invention. The spot lock is what we use to make mailable window bars. So basically, the only difference this is spot locks. So basically, these window bars are cut in variations. Like let's just say one right here, one right here, one right here, one right here. Long, long, short, short. Wow, it's short, short. Well, long, long, and short, short. You know, long, long, short, short. Basically staggered. That way, it'll have a symmetry to it. Spot locks are actually small. Are iron are in iron locks that screw in from the inside with a special lock tool. Easy setup, and then it has a 3D print on top of it. So it's like this one could be butterflies. The butterflies, even in the center of the butterfly or the center of the system, it can have a cap system associated with electronics, so electronic wing batting, etc., 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 or maybe even a variation of some type of heat changing variant or something like that. Anyway, something like that. But I was also thinking about this is an IKEA fold. These bars weigh about these are actually harder, heavier. This would be the entire set, but you can also get the entire set without having to do a MIG weld or without having to do a weld. So you can buy the bars, chop, 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 chop in whichever variation, and then use which would be the solid spot locks. And then if you wanted to, you could inject them with a JB weld. And this one is the same way too. All these are prefabs in Mexico. Easy sets. There's 8 variations you can do if you wanted to do it yourself. So if you can buy this in length, chop, 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 chop. But then you melt all this set, together. The only thing that we'd have like still set in place would probably be the chair piece for the chair piece or another variation, because this carries the most weight, and we wanted to make sure that it can withstand somebody of 250,000 pounds, over 9,000 pounds. Anyway, something like that. Basically, we'd put the spot locks too. The way we do spot locks are we make them customizable. When we do the spot locks, they're customizable, and we use them to ship more expensive, larger items, IKEA style. I'm working with iron with spot locks. Here goes some other variations. This one but we still like the symmetry of it. So this piece right here would be a spot lock. This piece right here and this piece right here would be a spot lock, while this would be a prefab, already made. Other variation, because this is a no MIG. All this is no MIG stuff, JB weld style, or with the JB weld accent. While the spot lock can still hold it itself, you can go ahead and do the JB weld, inject it. Change the variations on the seat. All these are the same as the other one, and then maybe even as long as it can carry the weight and everything's set and made for that specific. Everything should be set and made, to the type of chair that they've ordered. We're going for we want to at least break even. If we can break even on a drop ship from someone's house or drop ship from someone else times a 3D print, and maybe spread it out, or a variation between 3 to 4, or it be on a part of our affiliate mailing type styles. When it comes to the internet, this would be one of your backbone pieces. This would be one of your almost full profit pieces. With the spot lock application times the IKEA style setup. I also like the idea of you being able to fold lawn furniture, not like the crappy ones, old school, with the wire, but it being able to a hinge with a brace. So it'd be like a hinge with a brace as it's set. So it'd be spot lock with a hinge. So this can fold up, and you can hang it up, or you can it will turn into, you can hang this up on a pole or something like that, and it would have a secondary source or a secondary purpose. 8 variations to it. You can take the spot locks off, and this is a coffee table. Spot lock off, coffee table. Now you have this hung up right here, or extended. Hang it up. So that basically, you leave this right here. You take off the spot locks, Then you hang this up, and then you have your plant right here, the vine growing up it. And as it gets taller and taller, you can stretch it, run it up. Yeah, all kinds of stuff like that. Just pretty much working with spot locks, and I'm really thinking about pretty much a sustainable system in which we can add to have backbone to our 3D printers, be independent, self-sufficient when it comes to actually doing work in the backyard, or being buying in bulk, and now when someone orders something, we just put it together, 3D print, boom, set, gone, next day, gone. Things like that. That's what it looks like to work from home without having to have the MIG welder, without having to have all the heavy duty equipment. When you're getting all this all the pieces already preset, moved, or if you do them yourself. So basically, you can go from the very bottom, as in buying the bars by themselves, buying the tube wrapped by itself, and then having your presets, or your molds and wraps around it, right down to the bird cages and all kinds of other stuff. And then using MIG welds not MIG weld, using spot lock or JB weld injectors, which would be part of the system. Nice, cheap, cover it up. But I like the idea of some of the pieces I would go ahead and put JB weld on, but I'd love the idea of you being able to take it apart because it's a spot lock, or being able to adjust it in all kinds of ways. Yeah, that's pretty much that. The spot locks, and that's a JB weld. That's also drop shipping. That I'm going to tag it all up, see what I can do. Thanks, guys. This is Richard from Documentary Me, of the people, by the people, for the equals. Deuces.